Not bad.
Hey guys, welcome to the Game Winning Sports Show. I'm your host, GDUB. How's everybody doing out there?
Okay.
That's good. That's good. By the way, I want to send a happy birthday wish out to our United States Marine Corps.
Yes.
247 years old and still going strong.
Wow.
I can't.
Hoorah.
Yeah. And everybody that served in the Marines, you know, y'all have my respect.
Appreciate it.
The ones that served and the ones that are serving now.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you go into the Marine Corps, you go in as a boy, you come out as a man.
That's true.
Well, the Army does the same thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
I mean,
tough as the Marine Corps.
Okay.
The Marine Corps is the toughest boot camp branch for boot camp. Like, we go longer. It's almost 14 weeks.
Go on to YouTube and put in Marine boot camp. Watch that. Then put in Army boot camp and watch that, and then compare the two.
Right.
Yeah. Trust me, I
with the full metal jacket.
Camp. It definitely changed me from the time that I went. I went as basically like a snot-nosed punk. Came out more disciplined, and I learned a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Lou.
Yes.
No.
You know, but I respect all of our.
I'll come back.
I respect all of our people in uniform.
Absolutely.
You know,
even the veterans, the Veterans Day.
Yeah, you know, when past and present, I respect them. I thank them for what they've done and what they're doing. You know, because they choose to put that uniform on.
Yes, they volunteered. Yes.
So this show is dedicated to our women and men in the armed forces. For without y'all, this would not be possible.
Appreciate it.
So
I can't hear you.
Let's get it popping, guys. We got a lot to talk about. So
okay.
Let me find my notes here.
I lost you guys for a second.
That's not good, Lou.
No, I lost my speakers from it, but I think I got it back now. Thank God.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Phew.
Don't tell me I lost them. That would not be good.
We went over this. Yeah,
I know.
This a couple days ago. So I hope you have it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I found them. They wouldn't where I originally put them. I'm constantly moving stuff around here.
All right, good.
Yeah.
You know, but it is
moving stuff around.
Right.
Hey,
I know, right?
Are you doing a short show? Yeah. Okay, guys. Can you hear me, Devin?
Yep, I can hear you. Guys, can
okay.
You hear me?
Okay,
yes.
Good. Now, we had some great games last week.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
One in particular.
Yeah, there was some that shouldn't even have been played.
Like
the Cowboys.
Hey, we were off.
We were off.
So don't go there on that one, Devin.
Nice try, though.
A bye week.
But still.
Hey, we're not the Falcons. We didn't lose.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Enough is enough, guys.
You're lucky
Wow.
on that one.
Okay. Now we're gonna go over the games from last week, and y'all tell me what y'all's biggest spoiler was, y'all's biggest disappointment, and y'all's biggest excitement. The game y'all thought was the best. We're going to start out with the Thursday night game, which was the Eagles and the Texans.
No surprise.
I agree. That was a snooze fest. Because the Eagles are
Yeah.
are 8-0, and they only scored 29 points.
Yeah.
The
I mean, are we
Texans-
supposed to be afraid of that?
right?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Like, especially since we have Micah Parsons, and we're in the talks of getting Odell Beckham Jr. now.
There's a lot of teams that are in search for him right now, but I don't know.
Then we had the Chargers beating the Falcons by 3 points.
That
was
was a
surprising.
good game.
Surprising.
That right there. Did you watch that game, Devin?
Yep, I watched the whole thing.
I'm shocked
It
the
was a
Chargers
good
didn't beat
game.
them.
It seemed like it was a good game. By a field
Yeah,
goal?
By field goal. We had the lead with like 2 minutes left, and then we were in field goal range. But our kicker, Young Wei Koo, he missed the field goal to push it to 6, and then because it was the Chargers, they tied the game and they made the field goal, so that kind of screwed us over.
Yeah.
Now here's the one that really surprised me. This went down. This game here.
But hey, before we go to that, hey, Gerald,
Yeah.
you know what? You know who won them? You know who won the Chargers the game?
Dicker the kicker.
Dicker the kicker.
Digger the kicker.
Yeah, Dicker the kicker.
This game right here was another surprising game. The Dolphins beating the Bears 35-32.
Slim margin, but I did think they were going to win against the Bears. I just thought they were going to beat them single-handedly, really. I didn't think it'd be that close.
Yeah.
The Bears are starting to look better.
Yeah.
Just a little.
I know you don't like the Bears.
You still can't win.
Don't like them.
Just a little, but I'm not huge on them.
No.
I cannot believe this game right here. I cannot believe the Bengals put up 42 points over the Panthers.
It's
I
an
can,
offense.
because
It's the
they're
Panthers.
Panthers.
And Joe Mixon had 5 TDs in that game.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It was so bad
Joe
that
Mixon is a
they put the backups
bad
in.
Yeah.
boy.
Now here's the one that really
It could have been worse.
here's the one that really
Here it comes.
surprises me.
Here it comes.
The Lions.
The Lions beating the Packers.
Yeah. How about that?
Anybody that picks the Packers, I'm sorry, but you're gonna take an L this week.
Yes.
Packers have lost 5 straight games. And there's no chance
They're about to lose 6
Yeah, I know.
and maybe
there's no
7,
chance.
maybe 8 in a row.
There's
I don't
no
know the
chance.
next time they're gonna win. They haven't won since October 2nd.
Of this year or of the 20th century?
This year.
Oh
I
no,
was being sarcastic.
they haven't won since October 2nd.
Lou, that was bad, man. That was bad.
October
Thank you.
2nd.
But yeah, the
So
Packers
5
lost
straight.
5 straight.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm saying they're out of the playoffs. There's no way they can make the playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? Playoffs.
There's no
We're
way.
talking about playoffs, not the game.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
They're
No
talking-
playoffs.
thinking
Not
about
unless
Yeah.
some some miracle happens and
Mm,
they come back and able to pull it off. But
yeah, sure.
with Aaron Rodgers not having Devontae Adams, that hurts.
It does.
And
I said there's a reason why they're losing is because of that cap situation.
yeah, and that cap is hurting them too.
You can say the same thing about with the Buccaneers. I mean, Brady doesn't have the Gronk anymore, so they're struggling too.
And also another thing that's hurting Tampa Bay is the cap.
Mhm.
You know, because how can you build a team when you're paying one player $231 million over a 4-year deal?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're not paying Brady a lot of money, but they're again.
They're paying Rodgers $231 million over 4 years.
Right. I'm talking about Brady. I don't think they're paying Brady that much money though.
I don't think so neither.
Mm-mm.
But let's move on here, guys. The Patriots 26, Colts 3.
No surprise.
No.
Now here's the game that I feel
No
sorry
surprise.
for Lou.
I mean that.
Here's the game I really feel sorry for Lou on. Well, no, actually, I don't feel too bad for Lou. Jets 20, Bills 17.
Biggest win in 7 years.
Yeah, but you picked against.
I know.
You picked against them.
It figures. It figures it would reduce something. It figures it would reduce everybody and take them. I mean, nobody thought they were gonna,
Congratulations to the Jets beating the Bills. I didn't see that coming.
Nobody did. Not even me.
You know,
And you're the local boy.
and I'm going to continue saying this until I'm proven wrong. The Jets are going to be a wildcard team in the playoffs.
Yeah. Maybe win the division.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's possible.
It is, but come on.
You know, take it one game at a time and see what happens.
Okay.
The Vikings over the Commanders 2017. Jags over the Raiders 27-20. The Raiders blew a 20-point lead.
They should be used to that by now. They have blown 3 straight games of 17 points or more. This team can't hold a lead.
Yes.
I know what the problem is. They just can't seem to hold a big lead.
Well, somebody explain this to me. How in the heck do you blow a 20-point lead?
Let me answer that.
Oh boy.
Oh, the Falcons are notorious for that.
Yeah. Hey, he ain't wrong.
I'm not going there.
Yeah. He ain't wrong, but
Remember the Super Bowl 28-3? Yeah, that's
Yes.
no defense. Didn't put any pressure on our offense, and then execution, coaching, all levels.
What do y'all think is the biggest problem in Las Vegas with the Raiders?
Where do you start? Coaching, I
Everything.
think,
I'm assuming what's Lou
Yes.
saying.
I think
I
they're
agree.
tanking. I think they're tanking on purpose.
Yeah.
That could be. That really could be. You know, it could be
And
that,
get rid of Carr.
you know,
Yeah.
that's rumors that the Raiders are ready to move on from Carr.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we can sit here and say, yeah, they're ready to move on from Carr and all this, but we really don't know. You know, we can just sit here and speak on the rumors that we hear. But we don't know if it's true or not until it actually happens.
That's true.
But now, the team that's really shocking me, really, 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 really shocking me is the Seattle Seahawks.
Agree. Yeah. I thought Seattle was going to be like a top.
I thought Gino was going to be a bust. But I'm glad he's proven me wrong though. I'm glad he is. Because I'm starting to see now that the issue in Seattle was Russell Wilson.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's possible.
Because Seahawks 31, Cardinals 21. I didn't see Gino I didn't see Gino playing like this year. Because look what he's done with other teams.
But Seattle was a better situation than the other teams you played for.
Exactly. He fits in with Seattle better. Then we had the Bucks over the Rams, 15-13. Brady's game-winning TD with 9 seconds left.
Not much of a game when you think about it. I mean, it's not enough offense.
But Brady orchestrated that last-minute offense.
That's true.
That was
Leave it to Brady.
This game right here was another good game. This was another good game. Chiefs and Titans.
Yes.
It went into overtime.
Chiefs won it.
Close.
Yeah.
Chiefs win on a last-minute field goal in overtime. Mahomes threw over 400 yards with 70 pass attempts. And he had over 500 yards on offense alone.
Too many.
Yes.
Now, is he the new Tom Brady?
No.
No, there's only one Tom
First
Brady.
of all, you Tom Brady retires before you can call him that. I mean, he's still playing.
Is he the new Aaron Rodgers?
No. You really can't say it. I mean, because it's kind of hard to compare one player to the other. I mean, he's got to find his own identity. I don't know if you guys see another Tom Brady, another Aaron Rodgers, or whatnot. I mean, people are still trying to look for the next Joe Namath, and we haven't had that. So, you really can't really compare one player to the other.
But I'm just getting y'all's opinion on that.
Right.
Now we're gonna go into the draft on what each team needs. And I don't know, Devin was here last week for his Falcons, but if not, I can recap that for you. So we're going to start with number 9, which is the Buccaneers. They need a quarterback, of course, with Brady retiring.
Yes.
They're going to need a defensive back.
I think more secondary.
And they're going to need a defensive lineman. Number 10 is Texans, but that pick came from the Browns for the trade for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
The Texans need everything. They need everything.
Everything?
They need
They might draft an owner.
Now that's desperation.
They need a whole team. The Bears at number 11. They need a wide receiver, defensive line, and O-line.
And I think another quarterback.
I wouldn't count Fields out just yet. I'd give him another 2 years.
But this draft is loaded with quarterbacks.
Yeah, but we got to see how
and wide receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then at number 12, we got the Cardinals. They need an offensive lineman, a cornerback, and an edge.
I think they need another wide receiver to help out
What?
Hopkins.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I can see them possibly picking up a wide receiver later on in the draft. Then the Packers, they need a wide receiver, safety, and tight end. But then again, with we don't know what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers right now. We don't know if he's going to be in Green Bay come next year or not.
Not with that cap money he has.
So I would put down also the Packers need to look for a quarterback because right now I don't think Love is that quarterback for them.
But
No,
he can't be that quarterback. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's like Aaron Rodgers had to be like Brett Favre.
Then number 14 is the Lions from the Rams because that trade for Matt Stafford. Then the Colts,
You said Lions?
yeah, that's the pick from the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Number 15, I don't understand why they say the Colts need a quarterback when they got Sam Ellinger that they can develop.
But you also got to take into consideration the head coach may want a new quarterback. I mean, hopefully they would give him a chance, but I mean, sometimes
especially
who the head coach is.
Especially with foreign Frank now, that's really going to throw a monkey wrench into their plans.
Yeah.
They also need a wide receiver and an offensive guard. Don't know what's going to happen. Then to finish out this 9, we got the Patriots, which they need an offensive tackle, edge, and a wide receiver.
Okay.
And then next week we're going to look at Washington, the Bengals, the Falcons, Dolphins, and go from there. So Devin, if you can join next week, and because I want to get your take on what they're saying that your team needs.
Okay. I'll be here.
Well, I'm going to give you just a little bit so you can think about this. Okay? They're saying that y'all need an edge rusher.
Yeah.
Always.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
And an offensive line.
Not really, but okay.
Well, think about this and let me know next week. That's your homework for next week to study up on your team.
I already know.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go into the NFL picks for this week.
Here we go.
Let me find the sheet that I had them written down on here on. Okay, here we go. And then let me bring up. The. Okay, download. There we go. Okay, tonight's game. This is gonna be another snooze fest, guys. I got a funny feeling it's gonna be another snooze fest.
And the losers are?
We got Atlanta at Carolina.
Yep, snooze fest.
Let's see. The lesser of the two evils. I'll go with the Falcons.
And I got the Falcons. James?
Falcons.
Devin?
You don't even have to say.
Okay.
Ty?
Okay, then Sunday, we have a 9:30 game. And, of course, we all know that's in
Germany.
London.
No, it's not. It's Germany.
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 That's the Seahawks versus Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Geno Smith's looking good.
True.
No, he's turned that Seattle Seahawks team around.
Not just him. It's Kenneth Walker too.
So I gotta go Seattle on this one. Devin?
Yeah, Seattle.
Same. Seattle, of course.
I'm the outside. I'm the outsider here. I'm going with the Bucks.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Then this game here starts at 1 p.m. game. Minnesota at Buffalo.
Ooh, that's a good game.
I think Buffalo's going to be looking for revenge after losing to the Jets.
Agree.
No question.
Especially that's going to be in Buffalo.
Yes.
Who's starting quarterback though?
Huh?
I put my pick down as the Bills, but the thing is, like, if the starting quarterback is not Josh Allen, I don't think the Bills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to leave that as the Bills right now because they saying that Josh Allen is day to day, so we never know.
Right.
But day to day is good though.
True.
Yeah, but it's not definite. You can't
It's
really,
kinda like, he's out for the week.
Yeah, at least they didn't say he's out for the week. At least they're saying he's day to day. So, it's a good possibility he may play Sunday. And
Time will tell.
Here is another snooze fest of a game.
Yes.
Detroit at Chicago.
A tie. Sorry.
The Bears.
I gotta go with the Bears.
Yep. Who said tie?
I did.
Possibility they could tie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
But remember, you still can.
pick a team. Luke, please.
Sorry, I'm sticking to it. These teams are so bad they don't deserve a win. So I'm calling it a tie, and I'm sticking to it.
This game right here, I don't even know, but it's Denver at Tennessee. I'm going Titans on this one.
Yes.
Tennessee.
Remember the Titans.
I don't see how Denver can pull this one off.
No.
Head coaching woes too.
Jacksonville at Kansas City.
Kansas City, of course.
Chiefs.
Kansas City, here I come.
Well, look, Kansas City.
Oh.
Kansas City, here I come.
I know that was a bad joke.
I thought it was pretty good.
This one right here should be a good game also. Cleveland at Miami.
Miami. It's in Miami.
Yeah, we got quarterbacks
Dolphins.
each other. We got Tua.
Miami.
And
Dolphins.
we got Joe Burrow.
No, Jacoby Brissett.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Brissett.
But I keep getting the Bengals and the Browns mixed up.
Why?
How?
Don't
They're
ask
both
me.
Ohio teams.
Don't ask me how. I keep
Okay.
doing that.
Okay. What have we done? Oh.
But I'm gonna go Miami on that one too.
Yeah.
And this next game, Houston at the Giants. I'm going Giants on this one.
Big Blue.
Giants.
Big Blue all the way.
Big blow.
Big Blue.
Oh, okay.
And this one right here, James and I talked about this one, and this one right here we were kind of on the fence about.
Yeah.
We didn't know for sure which way to go with this.
Yeah.
The Saints and the Steelers.
Saints.
Steelers.
Good luck.
I got the Steelers only because the Saints, because the Steelers' offense sucks.
Yeah,
You can say that again.
they do. And that's why I'm going to go with the Saints too. This next game right here was another toss-up. We really had to think about this one. And this starts
Yeah.
the 4:00 games.
Hmm.
Raiders and Colts.
Raiders.
Colts.
You know, with the Raiders blowing a
Colts.
20-point lead, I got to go with the Colts on this one.
Me too.
And now here's my game of the week:
Because it is the game of the week.
Dallas and the Packers.
Oh, gee, who do I take here? The Cowboys, maybe?
But yeah. Who's hotter, who is hot, and who is freaking cold?
Exactly.
Cold.
I'm going with Dallas. You know,
Green Bay.
for one reason only. You know, not only because I'm a Cowboy fan. You know, that's
Right.
that's not the reason why.
No,
The reason why I'm saying that is because our defense is better.
Yes.
Zeke is going to be back.
Pollard.
Plus,
We got Tony Pollard. Dak Prescott is looking better. No, he's not looking the best, but he's looking better.
right.
You
I know
so
I'm gonna get this wrong, but Green Bay.
are you ready? You ready for that L there, Devin?
Yeah, I'm already taking
yeah.
the L on it.
Loser.
Do that to
Yeah,
yourself.
I already know I'm taking the L on that one. So
Even though it is in Green Bay,
That's the only thing.
It
yeah,
doesn't matter. Like, they are not looking hot at all. They're looking
they're not looking like the
cold
Packers.
in the water.
They're not
No.
looking like the Packers of the past.
No.
nope.
I think the only way you got to pull up is you have an ice bowl. Oh, boy.
Next,
Hopefully it snows.
the next 4:25 p.m. game we have is Arizona at the Rams.
The Rams.
Rams.
I'm going with the Rams on this one too.
Arizona's too
Even though
inconsistent with
they're both terrible.
And then in the last Sunday game we have at 8:20 p.m. that's the Chargers and the 49ers.
Niners.
49ers.
That game's tough, but I chose the 49ers. But I think the Chargers are going to give them hell.
Yeah, the Chargers are going to give them a run for their money. It's going to be a close game.
Yep.
It's going to come down to a field goal.
Yep.
I'll give you that.
You know, it's going to be, I'm going to say 23-20.
Yeah.
And then the Monday night game. This ain't no game here at all. I don't even see why the Commanders are going to show up for this game.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get blown out.
They're going to
Eagles.
be embarrassed by the Eagles.
Trash dump.
Yep. The only touchdown the Commanders are getting is they're playing at the airport.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
It shouldn't even touch down in Philly.
No.
I tell you right now, at halftime in that Monday night game, if it's 30-0, I'm turning it off.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
It'll be 30-0 midway through the first quarter.
If it's a blown out,
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised.
No. Hey, Lou, you got it wrong. It's going to be that in the second quarter because Philly is not a first quarter team. They're a second quarter team.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 30-0 in the second quarter.
Yes.
If it's that bad at halftime, I'm going to turn the game off and
It
find
will.
something to watch.
I'll go to bed early.
It's going to be like,
sit there and watch a one-sided butt whooping.
Yeah.
Hey,
maybe Dan Snyder can talk about selling the team in Philly.
Yeah. We are not able to show you the rest of this game because it's just completely awful. We'll now show you an infomercial of a vacuum cleaner in the next 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh wow, Lou.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Okay, look.
Waka waka waka.
Stop with the dad joke.
If you think that's bad, you should hear it on my show Saturdays at 4.
Oh yeah, y'all really have to join. Y'all really have to check out Lou's show on Saturdays, man. It's a hoot.
Yeah.
We have
All wackos are welcome.
We have about as much fun on his show as we do on this one, guys.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're gonna go into our college games here. I want to start out with the key games from last week.
Yeah.
Number 1 Tennessee loses to number 3 Georgia 27-13.
Yeah.
We know who the true number 1 is now.
Yes.
It's Georgia.
Yes.
Yep.
No question there.
Then we had number 2 Ohio State 21 over Northwestern 7.
Not surprised.
And this one right here, I can, in a way, it kind of surprises me. Then again, it don't. Number 14 Clemson losing to unranked Notre Dame.
Wow, that was a shock.
35-14.
Even bigger.
Now, this game right here, I really do feel sorry for Lou. Number 5 Michigan 52, Rutgers 17.
Oh, what a surprise.
Hey, Rutgers was in it for most of that game until
yeah. And then the game started.
And this one right here. This one right here was too close to call. I had to wait until it was finally over to make the final to see who was really actually going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 Bama falls to number 10 LSU 32-31.
Great game. Great game.
Woo! I know.
And LSU won that game on a 2-point conversion.
Yes.
In overtime.
What happened to Bama?
They went down.
Obviously.
Instead of road tide, it's road died.
Roll died.
I'm more like roadkill.
Roadkill.
I like mine better.
Then we had Texas Tech going up against the number 7 TCU. 34-24.
It was a lot closer than that score actually dictated.
Yeah, it was.
And we're going to get into the top 25, and we're going to look at what TCU is at right now, because I don't agree they should be where they're at.
Hey, I don't care. Texas plays them Saturday.
Yeah.
Texas beat Kansas State.
Then we had number 8 Oregon 49, Colorado 10.
Yeah.
But Colorado's not a good team.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're terrible.
No.
This one
But
right
go
here,
Ducks still. Go Ducks.
This one right here was another close game. Number 12 UCLA number 19 USC 41, Cal 35.
That was surprising. Cal can be good, even though they've never been ranked. But they are a good team.
They're just inconsistent.
Yeah.
And, then we had number 12 UCLA playing Arizona State 50-36.
I was surprised with a high scoring game like that, but I knew that UCLA was going to be ASU. I didn't see them scoring that high.
And this game right here, if you're a Longhorn fan, you have to say this game kept us on the edge of our seats. Don't take nothing away from Kansas State. They're a good team. They gave us a run for our money. But we still came out on top 34-27.
Yeah, we should have beat them a lot worse than that. We shouldn't have let them back in that game.
No. And now here's the key games for this week.
Yes.
We got Indiana at number 2, Ohio State in Columbus.
That's going to be a blowout.
Indiana doesn't have a prayer.
I'm going with Ohio State on that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Buckeyes.
Yeah,
Then
Ohio State.
we have Missouri at number 5, Tennessee, and
Tennessee.
that's in Knoxville.
Rocky Top.
Tennessee.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee on that one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tennessee on that one too. And then Nebraska at number 3, Michigan in Ann Arbor.
Michigan all the way.
Michigan.
This is not the 90s anymore, people.
Yeah, and then here's the one I really want to watch. Number 1, Georgia at Mississippi State in Starksville, Mississippi.
Georgia
by 10.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Georgia's probably gonna beat them like by 17 at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Georgia on that one too. And now here's the game that us UT fans are really, really waiting for.
Upset of the week, baby. Upset.
We have a chance to upset number 4 TCU.
I don't know.
In Austin.
That's going to be at DKR Stadium in Austin. We're going
If you guys do, it's gonna be help. If you guys upset TCU, you're gonna help Oregon.
And also, I'll tell you this right now: if we upset TCU in Austin, Austin is going to go downtown. Austin is going to erupt into mass chaos.
Yep.
And the goalpost at DKR will come down, and they'll be able to find them in Town Lake.
No, they'll find them in the Guadalupe.
There you go.
Yes.
Lupe. If y'all get that joke, okay. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna be glued to my TV. I think we have a chance to beat TCU. I do.
Oh yeah, I think we do.
But how bad?
It's gonna be a close game. Game.
Yeah, it's gonna be too close to call. We're gonna have to wait for that. We're gonna have to wait for the last 20 seconds in the fourth quarter to find out who's gonna win this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have number 7 LSU at Arkansas in Fayetteville.
LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arkansas on that one too. And then we got Colorado at number 8, USC in Los Angeles.
USC. Buffalo has just the Colorado Buffaloes have just forfeit that game, forfeit the whole season.
And here's another game I'm going to be paying close attention to. Number 9 Bama at 11 Ole Miss in Oxford, Mississippi.
I'll go with Bama.
No, Ole Miss.
Yeah. That's going. My 2 upset games of the week is going to be Texas and TCU, and Bama and Ole Miss.
Hopefully, this will knock Alabama way out of the picture. I can't see it.
And then we have Louisville at number 10, Clemson in Clemson, South Carolina.
Revenge.
I'm going Louisville on this one.
Yeah, me too. They beat Syracuse, and Syracuse was hot.
Because Clemson's not looking that good this year.
No.
They squeaked by with some wins. You're like, wow.
Yeah, they barely,
especially with the NC State.
They barely been winning games.
Yeah.
Oops.
Then we have number 25 Washington at number 6 Oregon in Eugene, Oregon. I'm going with the Ducks on this one. Quack quack.
Yep. Quack quack.
Quack quack is right.
Like Booker T says, ducky ducky, quacky quacky.
Yes.
I'm all quacked up over it.
And now here is the college football top 25 playoff.
Add some cheese and crackers.
Thank you. Number 1 is Georgia.
Okay.
Number 2 is
Do
Ohio
that.
State. Number 3 is Michigan. Number 4 is Tennessee. Number 5 is
Texas.
number 4 is TCU. I'm sorry. That's why I'm saying, TCU shouldn't be ranked that high.
That's okay. We beat them. They go back down.
Number 5 is Tennessee. 6 is Oregon. 7 is LSU. 8 is USC. 9 is Bama. 10 is Clemson. 11 is Ole Miss. 12 is UCLA.
Yes.
15 is Utah. 14 is Penn State. 15 is North Carolina. 16 is NC State. 17 is Tulane. 18 is Texas. 19 is Kansas State. And Notre Dame finally broke into the top 25 at 20.
It's about time.
21 is Illinois. 22 is UCF. 23 is Florida State. 24 is Kentucky. 25 is Washington. And now I got something else I want to run by y'all. This is what I found. This is the bowl predictions that they saying that these teams could go to and who they could possibly play. They saying that Georgia could play Tennessee in the Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
Then in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Yeah, the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl, people.
PlayStation Fiesta.
They used to be the Tostitos.
Yes.
Yeah.
They saying it could be Ohio State versus TCU.
If TCU continues to be undefeated, then I can see that. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Now, they saying here's the New Year's 6 bowl games that they're predicting. The Rose Bowl, Michigan versus South Carolina.
South Carolina. Is that
Yeah.
Pac-12?
I'm sorry, USC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And they
Okay.
saying that the Goodyear Cotton. Oh my God, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl.
Then you're combo.
Yeah.
Used to be mobile.
It could be Oregon and Clemson.
Okay.
And the All-State Sugar Bowl.
I like that.
It could be LSU versus Texas.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I like
Ooh,
that.
that's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I like that matchup.
Because, with Texas going into the SEC,
They may be a potential
Yes.
matchup too.
now wait a minute. I'm sorry. The Cotton Bowl could be Oregon versus, looks like, let me go back here. Because they got, in the Orange Bowl, no, what's it? Yeah, in the Orange Bowl, they got the Tigers versus Bama.
A rematch?
So
Sounds interesting.
Well, looks like it's going to be Oregon versus. Let's see. It's not telling me. It just has a big red C in it.
A big red C.
Yeah. Could be Colorado.
No.
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 Colorado isn't even. Colorado even can't be qualified for a bowl.
Could be North Carolina.
No. NC
No.
State.
Yeah, possibly NC State.
A big red C.
Yeah.
So it's not USC.
Now,
Colgate.
USC. They could possibly play Michigan in the Rose Bowl.
Okay.
Okay, no one got the joke, but Lou.
But
Big red C.
out of these matchups, the ones I really like is Georgia versus Tennessee,
Yes.
Michigan and USC,
Yeah.
and LSU versus Texas.
I like that matchup.
Yep. LSU and Texas would be the most interesting one.
I think the I think the biggest game on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day that people will watch would be LSU versus Texas.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's a potential SEC matchup. That's future.
Yep, and they want to see how each team would play against each other.
Is that going to be actually January 1st or January 2nd?
It doesn't tell me.
Figures.
It just says college prediction, football bowl predictions according to Jerry Palm.
I guess I'll have to. I'll go to I know a certain site that has it all planned out. I'll go to that later.
But New Year's Six Bowl, I would think the first of the new year.
Yeah.
Well, but but New Year's Sunday this year, and I have a conflict with the NFL. So
okay, guys, we got to go to a commercial break.
Right.
And we be back.
What's up, everybody out in the sports world? This is K Dick, and I'm coming to you from In the Zone Sports Talk Radio Network, weekly schedule. Remember, when you call in, the number is 512-543-4662. I said again, 512-543-4662. On Sundays, we have an opening date, so if you'd like to come on and do a show on Sundays, we're here ready for you to go. On Mondays, from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January to August, and from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from September to January, because we want to make sure you guys get to watch that Monday Night Football. And that show is Just Us Sports Talk Radio Show with your host, Kay Dix, the host of the most, coming to you from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Also, my co-host is Dana Clark from St. Petersburg, Florida. On Tuesdays, we got Devin Gordy from Fort Defiance, Arizona, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Pitch Sports Talk Show, talking some soccer. Wednesdays, we have from 8:30 to 9:30 Out of the Block with host Robert Lewis from Richmond, Virginia. Co-host is Donna Hainsworth out of Roanoke, Virginia. Also co-host Brett Shields from Orlando, Florida. Next up on Thursday, from 6 to 8, we got Game Winning Sports Show. Host Drew Wiskonowski from Austin, Texas. Co-host is Richard Tunney from Miami, Florida, South Beach. Also on Thursday, we got the Walker Report from 8 to 10. Host is Bradley Walker from Tampa, Florida. Co-host is Adam Mangold from Nashville, Tennessee. Friday, we open. Saturdays, we have from 5 to 7 p.m. Enhanced Sports Show. Host Lucas Tenero, Roseland, New Jersey. Co-host, he has Steve Davidson from Washington, D.C. Last but not least, on Sundays from 6 to 8, we got the DMV Sports Show. Host is Razoo McGee from Springfield, Virginia. He talking everything sports in the DMV. So check us out every day of the week that you can. Make sure you call us. Number is 512-543-4662. You guys have a great day. See you one day this week on the shows. Peace.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about the Colts firing their head coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No surprise.
Somebody,
No.
please help me understand this. They named Jeff Saturday the interim head coach.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy before.
Really?
Really?
I never heard of Jeff Saturday.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Interesting.
Now wait a minute. Wasn't he with the Falcons at one time?
No.
Yes.
Not even close.
No.
He was the center for the Colts when he played with Peyton Manning.
That's right. That's what.
Mhm.
Okay. What is the coach doing?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like he went into the stadium and looked up and looked at the rafter and think, okay, Jeff Salergate, let me go ahead and give him a call.
Right.
Because he's in their Ring of Honor.
That's probably what happened. But with Sean Payton still sitting there not having a job, don't be surprised if we see Payton in Indianapolis as the head coach of the Colts.
Right.
That can
Yes,
happen,
yeah.
actually. That can happen, probably.
Because I tell you what, he's going to go anywhere besides Dallas.
Probably.
Probably.
Because of one reason.
Jerry.
You got it.
Well, no, him and Jerry are tight, though. It's not the fact it's
Yeah.
Jerry. It's will he have enough say in the team? Yeah.
That's the problem. Jerry will not give a coach enough say in the team.
Right.
That's why Dallas can't get a good coach. And then on the injury side of it, we got Josh Allen. He's day to day with a UCL, whatever a UCL is.
A ligament
It's
in the knee.
Wait, I thought it was in the shoulder.
I don't know.
And
Someone
then
call
we
a doctor.
And then we
Yeah, I'm not a doctor.
got neither. You know, I'm just saying it's a UCL, whatever the heck a UCL is. If anybody's watching the show and they know what a UCL is, please comment.
Oh, it's an injury of the elbow.
Yes.
So better known as tennis elbow.
Yes, basically, but
Yes.
it's a little bit worse than that. Just a little bit worse.
Why didn't they just say a sore elbow?
Because it's a ligament in the elbow.
Too general.
It's a hey Gerald, let me tell you what it is. It's an ulnar collateral ligament.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then,
So it's due to repetitive stress on the ligaments.
never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet on. I'm gonna be quiet on that comment I had. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say it on the air.
Hey, we all learn something new every day, right? Well, guess what?
Yes.
We just learned something new. Yes.
No, I tell you later, James. I'll tell you after the show what I was thinking about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Matthew Stafford. He's under concussion protocol, and he's questionable.
Nah, just make him retire. Just make him retire. He ain't worth.
You really can't make him retire, but he should. You really can't make him.
Right.
Right.
And then standing and the Pickers, guys, we are knocking this thing out of the park.
Yeah.
I mean, from when we started at week 1 up to now, everybody is doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
As of right now, here's the standings. Terry is at 9-4.
Oh, this last week. Yeah.
For week 9. Adam is 11-2. Lou, you came in at 8-5.
Yeah.
James came in at 11-2.
Wow.
Richard came in at 10-3. Devin came in at 8-5.
I demand we vote.
Yeah, you did better than week 8. That's for sure.
Okay. I was surprised about that.
Yeah, week 7, you were at 7-7. Then you came up to 7-8. Now you're at 8-5.
Okay. Slowly going up.
Yeah, as long as you keep
Right.
going up, that's good. But if you keep falling backwards,
keep picking against the Cowboys, and that'll happen to you.
Yeah.
yours truly finished at 11-2. Our Mr. Sports Nerd, Lou knows who I'm talking about.
Bradley Walker.
He finished at 11-2.
Jeez.
Huh.
Tom didn't get his picks in on time, so he finished with 0 wins.
Tom.
He is officially eliminated.
Kerry finished at 10-4. Betty
Not
finished
bad.
at 9. Kerry finished at 10-3. Betty finished at 9-4.
Oh, come on, Betty, you do better.
So it's staying close. But James, you want to care to explain how the points are going to work in the playoffs again?
Right now, the regular season, every win is worth 2 points. A tie is worth a point. In the playoffs, in the wild card round, it goes from like 2 to I think it's 3 for a wild card, 4 for the divisional, 5 for the conference championship, and I think 20 for the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl is like, and then if you pick the Super Bowl score as well, that's an additional 20. So you can make your way up. The playoffs is big.
Yes.
And also, if you predict the score in the Super Bowl as the exact score, that will help. So that's where we stand at. And moving on, I want to congratulate Joey Logano on winning his second NASCAR championship.
Yes.
Good job.
Nice going, Joey.
He's something special.
Yeah, he is.
Let me guess, Devin, you must be a Logano fan.
Not really, but I'm nothing against him. He's just there. Not to be rude to him, or I just don't really care for Joe Logano.
And
I like Logano.
also, Joe Gibbs. I heard a rumor that Joe Gibbs Racing may be stepping away from NASCAR.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I heard too.
Will he be in contention to take over as Washington? Hey, he did win 3 Super Bowls there.
Moving on.
True. Then RCR, which is Richard Childress Racing, is not too high on signing Crybaby Bush. They thinking that's a mistake.
Which one?
Kyle.
Okay.
The younger one.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen of that. It's all going to come out. But y'all do know that Joe Gibbs, that Kyle Busch is leaving JGR Racing.
Yes.
And he just signed this big contract with Richard Childress. So we got to see what happens. And as it gets closer to the start of next season, I want to look into seeing what teams got new drivers and stuff like that. And also, Jimmy Johnson is coming back into NASCAR.
Oh, that was a quick retirement.
As an owner?
He's teaming up with Richard Petty Motorsports.
I like that.
I didn't hear that part.
He's going to be part owner in Richard Petty Motorsports.
Well, that'd be good for him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's what I go to say. Once you start racing and you get it in your blood, you can't stay away from the track.
Nope.
Look at Dell Jr. He's
Right.
he's getting back behind the wheel of a car.
And that's shocker too. I would think he would just stayed away.
You can't stay away from it. You
No.
just can't. But with Jimmy Johnson joining up with RP Motorsports, that's going to help Richard Petty.
Mm-hmm.
Because Richard is getting older,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how much longer can he actually run the team?
Not much longer.
I think that's the reason why they bought Jimmy.
Clock is ticking.
I think that's the reason why they bought Jimmy in, is to help Richard run the team.
Yeah.
He's the Willie Nelson of auto racing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look how many championships Richard Petty had in his career.
Yes.
Too dang many.
Yeah. And okay, so let's move on here.
That's when it was the Winston Cup.
Yeah, that's when we had men racing, not these little wet behind the ear kids.
Yeah.
Yep, agree.
You had the likes of Bobby Allison, Davey Allison,
Yes. Yes.
Earnhardt Senior,
Terry Labonte.
Richard Petty,
Richard Petty.
Bill Elliott,
Dale Jarrett.
Dale Jarrett.
Terry Labonte.
I said the Labonte brothers.
Okay, yeah.
You did.
Del Waltrip, Michael Waltrip.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, too, it was like, drop the flag and boogity boys, let's go racing. It was none of this stage racing.
Yep, that's one thing I don't
Boogity,
watch.
boogity.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch NASCAR anymore, because of the stage racing and
Me, I like it when they drop the flag and let them go.
yep.
Yeah.
They were known as the asphalt monsters.
Mm-hmm.
They went out there. I mean, it wasn't no. If you had to go to the restroom while driving that car, and it was 300 laps, you might as well just hold it till after 300 laps, because there wasn't no coming in stopping.
I don't think so.
This ain't no Ricky Bobby.
Huh?
This ain't no Ricky Bobby movie.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Talladega Nights.
Yes.
That was a good movie.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
I don't know what I do with my hands.
So,
Yeah.
who actually watched Monday Night Raw this past Monday?
Me.
We had the return of Mia Yang.
Mia Yim.
Mhm.
She joined up with the OC.
To take out Judgment Day.
Okay, out.
So let's just see how interesting this is going to be. And also, what else? James, you can take it from there.
Well, they already have one match officially set for Survivor Series. One of the cage matches, the War Games matches. That's the Damage Control and Nikki Cross against. And then they have one more spot open on that team. This is going to be a 5-on-5. And then the other team is, of course, Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka, and two other unconfirmed members yet. But Hopefully we'll find out by like this next week who the remaining two and then the remaining one on the other side. But
Yeah.
and then of course we're gonna find out the men's match and the other War Games match, and then hopefully we'll get a better build up for other matches that can actually fill that card.
Okay.
We had that storyline with Johnny Gargano and The Miz. I know that's confusing. It's
Yeah.
Basically, The Miz paid Dexter Lumis to attack him, and he got caught doing so. So Johnny, I guess you could say, blackmailed him and said, "You either tell the truth, or I'm going to tell everybody for you." Well, they had a match, and he ended up using a thing that you tighten the ring with. He hit Johnny to win the match, and then of course at the very end, after the match had ended, Dexter attacked him with a steel chair. So, like I said, and then this whole and then Austin Theory cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
That was a dumb move. That was stupid.
He cashed it. No. Not only did he cash it in, but he failed to win, and he cashed in on Seth Rollins, who is the U.S. champ.
Oh gosh.
Normally they cash in on who?
The world champion.
Yeah. So they didn't do that though.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, Devin. You said you had some soccer news for us about the World Cup lineup.
Yep. So yesterday on ESPN2, head coach Greg Berhalter announced his 26-man roster for the United States of America.
Okay.
Which, the roster I looked at, it looks solid. I think we can compete. I think there's some players that has been snubbed. One player particularly has been snubbed out of the lineup. Is Ricardo Pepi from FC Dallas. He's not on the roster right now.
Wow.
So the roster is, I'm gonna start the goalkeepers. Ethan Horvath from Luton Town in England. Sean Johnson from New York City FC. Matt Turner, Arsenal in England.
Yeah.
Midfielders: Brendan Harrison from Leeds United in England. Kellen Acosta from MLS champions LAFC. Tyler Adams from Leeds United. Luca De La Torre. Weston McKennie from Juventus. Yunus Musla from Valencia in Spain. Christian Jordan, Seattle Sanders. Cameron Carter Vickerson, the defenders. From he plays in the Scottish League. From AC Milan to Dinu Des. And this is the pick I don't like. Aaron Long from New York
Why
City.
not? What's wrong with
The
him?
Red Bulls from Aaron Long, because don't get me wrong, he's talented, but man, he's too inconsistent from his injury.
Okay. Well, when you're injured, it's out of you too, though. You know.
Yeah. But it's been a year since he came back with his injury.
Year. That's too long. To be that consistent.
Especially with the knee.
Consistent. Yes. Okay, I get your point. I just felt like Red Bulls. He's like the Red Bulls. Okay.
And also, you sent me a message on Messenger, Devin, saying something about USA World Cup win or something like that.
No, I sent you the pitch of the roster. Then we got Shaq Moore, Tim Reed, Antoine Robinson, Joe Scully, DeAndre Yedden, Rocco Zimmerman. Then the forwards, Jesus Ferreira, Jordan Morris, Captain America, Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Josh Sargent, Timothy Weah, and Haji Wright. Those is Team USA for the World Cup. So this World Cup, FIFA made an approval to extend the roster from 23 to 26 because of the pandemic we were still in. They just submit the roster a week before the actual tournament starts.
Okay.
But if anything happens, COVID or injury, they can make changes. That'd be 24 hours before game day of day one.
Right. Oops.
Did you say do they have 15 alternates then?
Excuse me?
I said, do they have 15 alternates then?
I can barely hear you on my end.
I said, do they have 15 alternates then?
Yeah, they have alternates right now, yeah, but they have to submit it before November 20th. So on November 19th is the final day.
Okay.
So how many players are they taking on the final roster?
26 right now.
26.
So that they'll have all 26 available for the tournament?
Yeah, they have 26 available for the tournament right now. And they could have some, if COVID had someone test positive for COVID or injury happens late, then FIFA has that flexibility this cycle.
Okay.
So the tournament starts on November 20th between the host Qatar and Ecuador in Group A on Fox, 11 a.m. Eastern.
Okay.
And then on day 2, United States is going to play Wales at 2 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Yep.
And
it should be a whale of a game.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say that. Thanks, Adam.
I like that.
Wow.
And also, guys, we got Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
And
right.
My show before the show I do before Thanksgiving. That's going to be our show where we can. I'm going to leave a little bit of time in there so we can give our say what we're thankful for, and stuff like that. But
with mine.
Also, we got a lot of sports coming up for Thanksgiving holidays. We got soccer.
Gerald, when is that going to be though? That the Thanksgiving show.
The 17th.
Let me look.
That's next week. Next Saturday. Next Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna be next Thursday.
Okay.
We got we're gonna have soccer.
Yep.
Coming up
on Black Friday.
We're gonna have NFL football.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have college football.
Yep. Traditional.
We're gonna have NBA.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional.
College basketball.
College basketball. So you can sit there and eat yourself sick and kick back. And
hey, you forgot something. You forgot the all-female mud wrestling championship.
The what?
Yeah, big thing.
Nah, I think that's a 4th of July thing in Southern Alabama.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
You forgot NHL too.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And NHL. So we're going to have a lot of good food and a lot of good sports going on.
Smorgasbord time.
Yep. I was gonna say I'm trying to find me a couple of hockey games to watch.
Yep.
Knowing me, after I get through eating, start watching
World Cup soccer.
Yep.
You probably hear me over here sleeping.
Yeah. On
Hey,
Friday,
Gerald.
I'll be busy watching soccer.
Hey,
Black
Gerald.
Friday.
Save you some leftovers for the Saturday so you can watch it. You can eat while you watch Survivor Series.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Now,
Yep.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brisket, put it in a crock pot. Well, I'm going to season it first.
Right.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Put it in a crock pot. I'm going to take barbecue sauce and pour it
Oh my God.
over the brisket as it's cooking in a crock pot.
Oh.
All right.
I guess we're all headed to Gerald's for Thanksgiving this year.
And,
Yep, I think so.
and I'm going to have stuffing to go with it, sweet potatoes, rolls, and a big old glass of sweet tea.
Yep.
So
Now on Black Friday.
if y'all don't see
Yep.
me online on Messenger, you know where I'm at. I'm up beneath the blanket sleeping.
Yep.
The homeboy and our food come over there.
Yeah.
Also,
Out of the
Friday.
game.
I've been Friday. Black Friday, USA versus England.
Yeah.
American Revolution Part 2. Oh no.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
What?
I figure I could
Wow.
put it in a crock pot for probably about 6 to 8 hours. That way it'd be real
Yeah, it would-
tender.
Yep, nice and tender. Well, Jared, I would like to stay longer, but I have to do something. I gotta cook before my game starts tonight. So
Oh, that's
thank you for
fine.
having
There
me.
you
All
go.
right. Okay.
You're welcome
What-
back.
You're
anytime, baby. Come back next Thursday and hang out with us.
Yeah.
What are you,
Yep.
what are you cooking for us?
It's all poisonous.
Yeah.
I might have to sign the have you guys sign the waiver.
I don't know if I can do that.
Wow.
Just email it to me and I have my attorney look at it and I sign it and send it back to you.
I'll send it to my agent
Right.
or accountant.
All right, take care,
Tomorrow.
guys.
Try to
Later.
call him
Hey,
out if you
Devin.
can, Devin.
Have
Try to call
fun.
him out if you can.
But I do, moving on. I do want to congratulate the Houston Astros on winning the World Series.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
me too.
You know, even though I don't like the Astros,
It makes
But
two
I'm-
of us.
but I'm glad to see Dusty Baker got one as a manager.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Me too. And I can't stand the Phillies or any Philadelphia franchise.
Now,
Can I?
Dusty Baker is from Austin. He graduated from the same high school my mom did, Stephen F. Austin High.
Oh,
And he deserved it. He deserves.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been through a lot. He's earned it.
But now, Houston as a team, they don't deserve it.
No.
I'm over it.
This time they did deserve it. They didn't deserve it years ago, but this one they deserve it. They played hard the entire year, and especially during the postseason. They only lost 2 games in the postseason.
And I'm with James. I'm totally over 2019 or 18, whatever year it is. 19, 17, whatever. One of them years.
When they beat the Dodgers, yeah.
It
Right.
was either 18 or 19.
No, that was
17.
17. Yeah.
It was one of those 2 years. I don't remember for sure. I have to go back and look. But
The trash cans are still bagging from that too.
Yeah, it was 2017 because I was still living at home.
Adam,
Yeah.
I want to get your opinion on something. Okay.
Okay.
We got time. We can do this. They came out with the college football bowl predictions,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see what you think about these bowl predictions. And the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, they got Georgia versus Tennessee.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Yes, I said the PlayStation.
Yeah.
They got Ohio State versus TCU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the New Year's Six Bowls. They got
Mhm.
Michigan versus USC
Mm-hmm.
in the Rose Bowl.
Right.
Rose
And
Bowl.
then in the Cotton Bowl, they got Oregon versus. I still can't make that team out.
What is it?
Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah, back. Cincinnati, the Bearcats.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay, Oregon versus Cincinnati
Mm-hmm.
in the Cotton Bowl. Then they got LSU versus the Longhorns in the All-State Sugar Bowl.
Like that matchup.
Love it.
And then in the the Capital One Orange Bowl, they got Clemson versus Alabama. So what's your thoughts on those bowl predictions?
They're all right except for the Rose Bowl, because Ohio State's playing in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I think they're wrong with the Peach Bowl. I don't, that's such a minor bowl game, and you got Alabama. I mean,
The Peach Bowl isn't a minor game. It's a New Year's Six game.
Yeah, but
it's a New Year's Six game. It's one of the six that's played on New Year's Day.
And so is the All-State Sugar Bowl, but
the sugar. There's back in the old days, Adam. You only had like about six real. You had like 4 major bowl games. You had Rose, Cotton, Sugar, and Orange.
Right.
The Bowl was from 1979.
Well, it's not 1979 anymore. So
true. Now, if I would have to pick a bowl for us to play in, I'm going to give my predictions on this. Let's just have a look at this. The Peach Bowl, I'm going to say Georgia and Ohio State.
Yes.
And Fiesta Bowl, Tennessee and TCU.
Okay.
Get back here. Now going to 2 years bowl games. The Rose Bowl, I would leave Michigan in there.
Oh yeah.
And probably put them up against somebody like maybe Notre Dame, Penn State.
Can't.
Penn State.
Can't.
Why?
Oh, that's right. No.
Because it's the Pac-12, the Pac-10 champion as the automatic bid.
Yes.
Okay. Then probably put them in there with somebody like maybe let me look at
it would be UCLA, UCLA, SC, Oregon,
let me look at
something like that.
Okay. In the Rose Bowl, I would leave Michigan in there and probably put them in there with a team maybe like Ole Miss or UCLA.
It had to be USC or UCLA.
UCLA.
Or Oregon, maybe Utah. Depends on if they can get, it all depends on how the next 3 weeks shake out.
Exactly.
So it's too,
Well, like I'm saying, we're just having fun with this.
Just spitballing. No, I understand that.
Right.
But for me, as the resident Michigan guy, we take care of business this week against Nebraska, knock off Illinois, go to Columbus, play our guts out, and beat them in Columbus for the first time in 20 years, and
wow,
and we're right back where we want to be. So as the resident Michigan guy, I want to play in that. I want to play TCU. I want TCU.
Right.
That's the game I want.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, Michigan and TCU. Oh,
I like it.
Oh wow, that'd be a good matchup.
I like that matchup. Okay, then.
And then I'd give. Let's assume everything's equal. TCU runs the table, so then you've got to put a 1-loss Tennessee at 4, right? It goes Georgia 1, Michigan 2, TCU 3, and a 1-loss Tennessee at 4, right?
Okay, now who would you put in the Fiesta Bowl?
Who do they have in the Fiesta Bowl?
They got Ohio State versus TCU right now.
Ohio State.
So that'd be Michigan TCU. Give me Michigan, TCU, and then Ohio State goes and plays SC in the Rose Bowl.
Okay. And the Cotton Bowl, they have Oregon and Cincinnati.
And I think the Cotton Bowl, it's just I think it's the Pac-12 and an at-large. Honestly, I don't hate that. I think it'd be fun. I think that would be a fun game. Be Oregon and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't hate that.
The All-State Sugar Bowl, I would leave that alone. I like that matchup. You LSU versus Texas.
Yeah, I think. I'm curious to see if I'd love to see Texas take on another SEC team. Get a little bit of a more preview of what that's going to look like in a couple of years.
Exactly, and plus that would give us a little bit of experience too going into the SEC. We would know what
it's like to play in SEC. You get a couple of those games this year after playing Bama at the beginning of the year.
Right.
And also the Cotton Bowl.
Who do they have in it?
The Orange Bowl. They got Clemson and Alabama.
Clemson, Bama. Honestly, I think I have to look at Clemson.
Clemson is number 10.
Okay.
And Alabama's number 9.
Right. Because Oregon and Cincinnati, we agree we like that matchup, and SC is going to go play in the Rose Bowl. So yeah, honestly, I think Clemson Bama would be fun.
But now
I think Bama rolls them up, though. I think Bama beats the brakes off of Clemson.
Now here's a scenario that could possibly
happen. Tie.
I said roll. They roll the tide.
I thought you said it ends in a tie. I'm like, I don't think so.
Roll the tide.
Scenario that could possibly happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 18 Texas has got number 4 TCU coming in town this weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
Possibly that we could upset TCU.
Of course, it's any given Saturday.
Yes.
Yep.
Play spoilers too.
Oh yeah.
If let's say if we do upset TCU, okay,
mm-hmm.
that would drop them down. I say probably the number
8.
Yeah, I'd say 8 or 9. Then that would definitely change.
It changes the whole conversation.
Yeah, that would change who would be playing in the Sugar Bowl. If that's the case, let's say if we upset TCU, we could end up in the Rose Bowl.
No, never.
Then again,
actually, no. Can't say never because remember Michigan and Texas did play in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
But
not that was only because that was a title game.
I would like to see.
No, that was not the title game. That was the USC Texas. Remember, it was the year before when they played in the Rose Bowl against Michigan and beat Michigan.
I would like to see LSU and Texas, though. I really would.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think that would be a tune-up game for us, especially heading into the SEC.
Yeah,
that would let us know what we need to look at and what we need to work on as going into the SEC.
I think outside of Georgia right now, LSU is the last team on the planet that I want to face.
Yeah.
Yeah, LSU's coming in hungry.
They've come into their own. I know they stumbled out of the blocks, and they got a couple losses, but they look like they are fixing to roll.
Oh yeah.
And as they say, the rich get richer.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at I thought it was an absolute scuttlebutt move, man, for Brian Kelly to jump ship and head down to LSU. I thought it was brilliant. I mean, and there's that's been the knock on all those schools like Michigan and Notre Dame is that they just can't recruit the way that the southern schools can because they have such a much more rigorous academic standard.
True.
And they, athletes that can go to Bama or Georgia or Florida can't go to a Michigan or a Notre Dame or a Penn State.
Oh, or Ohio State.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
You know, and
So a four-star athlete who might be a 2-star academic, whatever that would be, a 2-star scholar, a 4-star athlete who's a 2-star scholar, and goes to Bama, goes to Georgia. And I'm not saying, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying that they just don't have the, they did, some things in, high school is weird, right? We all remember high school. Some of us, it was the best 5 years of our lives.
Me, it was the worst. It was the worst time of my life.
Right, but some like if I'm a lot of athletes are like they're really good at sport, whatever sport it is. It's not just football. It's all sports. And, you go to school because you want to play, and you don't think about your future. You don't think about 5-10 years from now. The difference between a 3.2 and a 2.8 is turning in your homework, right? And I'd rather be doing anything other than homework on a Tuesday night. And so you let your academics slip, and so you can't go to a Michigan or a Notre Dame or a Penn State, and so you end up going, so you're not academically eligible to go to a top flight school like that. So you end up at Alabama, you end up at Georgia. You're a great athlete and you can blow the doors off of people. And so, that's one of the things that hurt Brian Kelly at Notre Dame. It's because you had to have the academics to go along with the athletics.
Yes.
And once again, guys, I don't know if y'all heard this, but today the Marine Corps celebrates their 247th birthday.
Yes.
And they won't let you forget it.
So
247. Hey.
Once again.
Hey, what?
Once again, happy birthday to the Marine Corps.
Yes.
Happy birthday to my brothers and sisters out there.
Exactly. Even though I didn't serve, but I wanted to, I still think of them. I still think of them as brothers and sisters.
Same here.
Absolutely.
If I was able to serve, I would.
Can I ask you about that there, Gerald?
What?
Did you apply?
I applied, but they didn't. I went through the.
You went to MEPS?
No.
Yeah.
The
recruiter.
Yeah, but it was through the National Guards. It's the SAC evaluation is what they.
Oh, the ASVAB?
Yeah, they call it.
No. He did a psychological evaluation.
Oh, okay.
And according to my bipolar syndrome, I couldn't get in.
Right.
Yeah, there's certain things that are automatic disqualifiers when you join the military, like flat feet, psychological disorders,
brain dead,
anything. There's certain things that they can waiver, but certain things that they cannot waiver.
Yeah, because when somebody has bipolar, they go into the military. They're afraid you may go postal land.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's certain things that they just don't accept, like especially with like bipolar and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we learned a lot of lessons in Vietnam.
Yeah,
a lot of that came out of Nam.
Well, back in Vietnam, that was different. There's certain like even during wartime eras, sometimes they will take those people.
That's what I was saying. No, that was my point. Was that back in Nam, they took everybody they wanted, and they learned part of coming out of Nam and doing all the reevaluations they did in the late 70s and through the 80s. They learned, that it was better to pass on people than it was to just take everybody they could.
Yeah, you're not wrong for real. Like, and I've met a lot of Vietnam vets, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them are messed up in the head. Like they're
Uh,
gone. They're seriously gone.
my cousin.
And they weren't in a good mental frame to go in the first place.
No.
My cousin and
But
my
they
uncle both served in Vietnam, and I told the story before, and I don't know how many of y'all actually heard it, but I was up at my cousin's house one day, sitting there watching TV. Everything was normal. Now we're sitting there talking, having a good time. All of a sudden, he just gets this blank look on his face.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm just looking at him like, because I didn't understand what was going on at the time. Then all of a sudden, he hollered, "Hit the deck, incoming."
Oh.
And I'm doing this like, looking around like, what's going on? It freaked me out, but then I realized it was due to PTSD.
It's real. It's real as hell.
And not only do military people get it, but regular people can get PTSD also.
Yes, of course.
Any trauma can end up with PTSD. But
at me, I went through some stuff as a child with my father. Okay,
right.
I said that I've got PTSD.
Yeah.
On top of the bipolar.
Yeah.
But it's how you live with it makes you stronger. But
it's your coping strategies.
Yeah, with me, I have a great support system around me.
Yeah, because I have PTSD, and I have a good support system.
I have my wife, I have my dog. Animals make the best support systems ever.
Yeah, you're right.
No, because they don't joke.
Yeah.
When I first found out that I had bipolar, I went around, thinking it was a curse, thinking, why did it happen to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
What did I go wrong at? But now I learned to live with it. And with me having bipolar, I don't want to be treated differently. I want to be treated like
right. Just treat me like a dude,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Don't come up and say, "Oh, well, poor thing. You got a mental disability." I'm gonna tell you in all polite terms, get the what out of my face.
Right. Take an aerial leap at a rolling pastry.
Exactly. And when people found out, that there's mental illness out there, they kind of shun us. They think, "Oh, well, I can
Yeah.
It's not contagious, people.
And they're not they treat you like Frankenstein's monster.
Exactly.
That's wrong.
Thinking there's some kind of
like they're gonna catch it.
A freak.
Exactly. You're not going to catch it.
Right? I'm not a vampire. I ain't gonna bite you and give you the bipolar.
Either you're born with it or you're not.
Yeah.
How do you know if you have it though?
You have to go get an evaluation.
Yeah. You got to go through there's steps to find out for sure. One is the psych evaluation.
Okay.
2 is they give you a memory test.
Oh.
And 2 is your incontinence thinking.
Oh.
Mm.
Huh.
You know, they put like little picture cards, like little story cards in front of you that don't have words on them,
Yeah.
and you have
Oh yeah.
you have to put them in order of how you think the story would go.
Sure.
Mm.
Been there before.
Yep, been there.
And they ask you a question. Okay, they ask you like, okay, Adam, let's say they ask you, repeat these words back to me: cat, dog, horse.
Cat, dog, horse.
Then they move on to something else. You know, they let you
Okay.
think about those words for a few minutes. Then they go and say, okay, you know, well, what's 2 plus 2 or 10 times
20.
10, whatever.
20.
Okay. Then they come back to you and say, okay, repeat those words back to me that I just told you.
Cat, dog, horse.
When they did it to me, I'm like,
Oh.
you know, then I asked them, I said, could you repeat them? They said, no, we can't.
Mm.
Oh boy.
And when it comes to money, I'm the worst person you would want to give money to. Yeah. Because there's 2 parts to the bipolar syndrome. There is the low part of it, you know, where you feel down, depressed, you know, you don't feel like you want to live anymore and all that. And the other side of it is the high side, which is known as mania.
Right.
Mm.
And when you get into that mania state like that, if people with bipolar and they get into a high state with the mania, they go out and they just spin. Then when it comes time, they're like, well, where did all the money go? Where did all my money go?
Yeah.
We can't
Too much
remember,
money at the end of the money.
you know, we can't remember what we did with the money.
Right.
Check off sending Gerald money. Gotcha.
You know, so that's the reason why. That's the reason why my wife has to handle my checks.
The finances.
Your finances.
Right.
Yeah. I can't handle them on my own.
Mm.
Because
What?
I mean, I would go through $800
Yeesh.
if I'm on the high side of it, and I have $800 within maybe an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
Good God.
Wow.
Yeah. On stuff that I don't need. On stuff that I won't. Not what I need, but what I won't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you want.
No, it's what you need.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what comes first.
You know, like a roof over your head, food in the refrigerator, your bills being paid. No, but with people with bipolar, it's hard for us to
Right.
Regulate.
regulate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can sit there and say, well, you know, we need to pay this bill, we need to pay that bill, but you know, Walmart's having a sale on TVs. So we're gonna take that $100 that we're gonna pay on the light bill and go get a TV.
Mm.
Absolutely not.
No.
No, but that's way.
I know. I got you.
That's
Right.
way people with bipolar.
You know, and then that's like, you know, it's a lot for people that don't deal with cognitive issues and mental disorders, is that they just don't understand that, like, well, I got to pay the bills first, you know? And for people that do struggle with mental illness, it's like, I don't care if the bills are paid or not. I want what I want when I want it.
That's me. That was me at one time. But now, you know, since my wife came into the picture, she's starting to make me understand, hey, the bills need to get paid first. The bills
Right.
need to get paid first. You know, we need to get this taken. We need to get the bills done. Then
Squared
we have
away.
the money we can look into getting it.
Yeah.
You know, and she is starting to help me realize that's how it works.
How to prioritize.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I
Good.
told her right now, I said, I don't care if we have money for anything else, as long as the bills get paid.
Right.
Right. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Once you got the bills paid, then everything else is fun money.
Exactly. And out of what me and my wife get a month after we pay the bills, we're lucky to have anything left.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So James, did you want to go over the NHL rankings real quick?
Yeah, I'll go over the NHL and I'll go over basketball real quick, and then we can recap Crown Jewel as well.
That's if we have time, because we've got 8 minutes left.
Well, it won't take me very long with NHL, because the Eastern Conference at 1, you got Boston, then you got the Jersey Devils, the New York Islanders,
Yeah.
Detroit, Carolina, Florida, Toronto, and then Philly, rounding out the top 8 in the East. The West.
I'm gonna take off. You have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
I gotta go too. Good night.
I see you over there in a little bit, Lou.
The West.
You got it.
Is the Vegas, then Seattle, Winnipeg, Dallas, LA Kings, Edmonton, Colorado, and then Minnesota. That's the top 8 in the West. Now NBA. Go over the NBA. Top 10 in each conference. The Eastern. We're gonna start with the East. It's Milwaukee, Cleveland, Boston, Atlanta, Toronto, Chicago, New York Knicks, the Washington, Philadelphia, and Indiana. Now the West: Utah, Phoenix, Portland, Denver, Memphis, Dallas, LA Clippers, New Orleans, San Antonio, and then Minnesota. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to recap Crown Jewel. Now for Crown Jewel, there was a lot of surprises. Obviously, Logan Paul. That we're going to start with the main event.
That main event was awesome.
Yes, it was. I was very surprised in how well he actually did against Roman Reigns. I thought Roman Reigns was going to destroy him within minutes. Nope. Didn't come off that way. It was really good. I was very impressed.
That was a great main event.
I know his brother got involved, and I'm hearing that his brother may do more events coming up in the future. Logan Paul did get injured in that match. I think whenever he had on that one spot where he came down on top of Roman.
Yeah,
he ended up hurting his elbow.
Could we possibly see Logan Paul and Jake Paul form a tag team?
Maybe. They may take out the Usos.
Time would only tell.
So Brock Lesnar beat Bobby Lashley by pinfall in a controversial finish.
That was very
because Bobby had Brock locked in the hurt lock, but Brock had him down for his shoulders down for the 3 count. But after the match, he still had the hurt lock applied to Brock and made him pass out. So that was interesting. Then we had Damage Control beating Alexa and Asuka because Nikki Cross interfered in the match. I don't know. That was just too short of a title reign. But I don't know. I don't know where they're going with that. I didn't understand that one. But this next one was very interesting. It was Drew beating Karrion Kross in the steel cage. Drew was actually on top of the cage coming down, and then Karrion almost made it to the floor, but Drew made it first. Judgment Day.
Speaking of Nikki Cross, did you see that she's the new 24/7 champ?
Actually, they retired the 24/7 championship.
Oh, they did?
Yes. She threw it in the garbage.
Oh, okay.
Remember on the way in the backstage segment, she just walked by the trash can, just threw it like nonchalantly, like, oh well, here. Judgment Day beat OC because Rhea Ripley, she keeps, interfering. So that was probably why they brought in Mia Yim. Braun Strowman beat Omos. That was a good match. It's very short though, very short. The Usos beat the Brawling Brutes and for the tag titles, so they retained. Bianca beat Bayley in a last woman standing match. That was a great match. That
was funny.
Besides the main event, that was a very good match. Bray Wyatt segment was very good. Very confusing, but very good. I feel like it's going in the right direction. I don't know what direction, but it's going in a direction that I'm seeing it may pay off. Maybe Survivor Series, maybe before. I don't know. But for the most part, I feel like the WWE is headed in the right direction as far as like getting the right people and putting the right people in matches with feuds and back and forth. Even on NXT, it's good. It's good there too.
True. Okay. With that being said, we have came to the end of another good show. I want to thank everybody that joined us, and I hope to see y'all again next week, same time, same channel. Until then, God bless, and happy birthday, Marines.
And happy Veterans Day.